the fear is real, but it won't break you. We've all been scared before. Like, I'm sure you've had an idea in your head before, of something you want to do, something you want to try. Maybe it's starting a business that you've been dreaming of. Maybe it's finally speaking your truth, maybe to your boss, to your friends, to someone you love, or maybe it's just hitting send on that job application, and it's something that you're scared that you're not qualified for. And when we get scared, when we have this fear, it can cause us to react in different ways. Sometimes we freeze, sometimes our heart races, and the biggest thing is we hear that voice in our head that's like telling us, what if we fail, what if this doesn't work out, what if I embarrass myself. And we've all been there. It's a universal experience, to feel fear, and to have the fear of failing can feel like a weight that's holding you down. You start to question everything. You ask, like, what if it doesn't work out? What if I mess up? What if everyone sees me fail? But here's the thing, like, fear is very real, but it doesn't have to control you. And fear doesn't mean that you're not capable either. It doesn't mean that you're not ready. It's always just, like, a lot of times fear is a sign that you're on the edge of something new, something that could change your life. Obviously, I'm not talking about like when you're actually fearing for your life, because that's totally different, but I'm just talking about in your everyday life. Like that moment when you're about to do something big, and you start to feel nervous, you start to shake a bit. However you may react, you may start to sweat. Maybe you've been working on like a project for some weeks, and it's time to like present it. It's time to share it with the world. And you start to think, well, what if people don't like it? What if people think I'm just a fake? Or like maybe you've been wanting to like switch your career around, but you're scared of the unknown. You're scared of being bad at something. You're scared of leaving everything behind and then failing. But like something that comforts me and something that I want y'all to also hear is that, like, God didn't give you a spirit of fear. Like, he gave you power, he gave you love, he gave you a sound mind. Like, fear isn't meant to stop you. Fear is meant to push you. Like, it's meant to show you that you're doing something that's worth doing. And you don't always have to be 100% confident to step out and do that thing you're scared of. Like, it's okay to be scared. You don't have to feel like you've got it all together, but you do need to be courageous. Like I said, you don't have to be confident, but you should be courageous in all things. Like, the Bible says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Like, I think the Bible says, like, many, many times, like, do not be afraid. And that's God telling you, like, you can do this. Like, you don't have to fear, because, like, I am your God. Like, I am your Lord. I'm within you. And even when you're scared, even when you're unsure, like, he's right there. Like, he's with you. You're never alone. And you don't need to have all the answers to feel like you're totally ready. Like, you just need to have the courage to take that step. You need to have the courage to do it. You need to just trust that God's got your back. Like, God will not let you fall. He will not let you fail. And if you do, he's going to be right there to pick you up. And if you really think about it, like, every successful person that you look up to, like, didn't get to where they are by never feeling afraid. Like, they all felt it, and they kept going anyways. Like, they had to find the courage in the middle of their fear. Like, and like, you can too. Like, it's not just like certain people that can do this. Like, we're all capable of it, and again, it's not about being fearless. It's about having the courage to move forward despite the fear. Like, when you think about the story of Peter walking on water, and the disciples were freaking out in the storm, and Jesus called to Peter to come to him onto the water. and he started walking on the water. But then he saw the storm, he got scared, and he started to sink. But Jesus reached out, caught him, and said, like, why are you doubting me? Like, where is your faith? And Peter was scared, but he still stepped out of the boat. And that's what you need to do too. Like, step out of the boat, even if it looks scary, even if the water looks scary, because God is going to be right there to catch you, to remind you to have faith in him, to trust him, because he got you. So the fear is going to be real, but it's not stronger than you. So don't let it stop you from moving forward. Don't let it keep you stuck in the same place thinking, what if? When you should be asking yourself, like, what if I succeed? Because failure, even if you do fail, like, failure isn't the end. It's always a lesson. It's growth. And you will never learn if you don't try. You'll never know if you don't try. And even if you stumble, that's okay. God's got you. If you fall, he'll catch you. If you miss the mark, he'll show you the next step. But you have to move. You have to take the shot. You have to shoot it. You have to take the step. So just think about whatever it is that you're afraid to fail at. Whether it's starting a new thing, taking a leap, going after your dreams that you care so much about, or just trying anything that you've never done before, and just keep telling yourself that you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. You're not alone. And you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have everything figured out. Just take the step. Even if it's messy, even if it's not perfect, even if it's shaky, like I said, take the shot with your hands shaking. Take it. Be courageous and take it. Because especially when you're afraid, that's when breakthroughs happen. Because the fear is not bigger than you. It's not stronger than you. And when you trust God and you move in faith, he'll carry you through. So go ahead. Take that shot. Take it with your hands shaking. The fear is real. It won't break you. It'll make you stronger. You got this. You got this. That's really all I have to say today. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Again, share this with anybody that you think may need to hear it. These are the type of videos I really make for myself and just for you guys as well, just to, just in case there's anybody that needs to hear it. You never know. Just trying to put it out there, see what happens. So I really hope this resonates with some of y'all. I know for me, this is something that I'll probably go back and listen to and watch again, just for myself, to remind myself of this message. Just because I'm saying all this doesn't mean I'm perfect at it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Please leave comments if you want to see any other topics. So thank y'all. We'll see you guys next time.